Let's make this pretty granny square bag. It's purse, of course, because we are using two handles for this. So this video tutorial is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm not going to cover how you're going to make a granny square swatches out of the brand new all-in-one granny square yarn. So I'm using the carnation code shade, and we have the separate video. Check out the link here if you don't know how you're gonna make the granny square swatch out of that yarn. So check out this video, don't forget to check this out. And if you already have the 10 granny square swatches, let's get started with this video tutorial real quick. I'm going to cover the assembly, how you're going to put all those swatches, and then also how you're going to join them and the pretty belt out of the same yarn. And just the one ball of yarn can create this amazing beautiful purse. There are so many shades you can go with, but I'm going to use the carnation code. So let's get started. All right, here we are with our 10 granny swatches. So these swatches are made using the 5.5 mm crochet hook. That's how it's constructed. So 5.5 crochet hook, then we need a pair of scissors, yarn needle, and a stitch markers just in case. So that's all the materials you are gonna need. Now let's understand how we are going to assemble these all granny swatches to make a beautiful purse. All right, so let's understand the assembly. First of all, take one of the swatch. It's the right side of the swatch. Take one more and put it the wrong side and just below it. So it's kind of sandwich of the wrong side and right side of the swatch. And we are going to keep it in the center. This is our center one. Now we are going to take one more sandwich of the wrong side and the right side, and we are going to put it to the right side of the top. And then we are going to repeat this to the left side as well. So take one more wrong side and the right side of the swatch, put it like that way. So these three are gonna require two pairs of the swatches for the front and a back panel. Now we are going to put one more wrong side swatch to the left in the bottom, and then in the right in the bottom. Wrong side, remember, wrong side. We are going to do that to the left side of that corner, and then right side to that corner. So as you can see, these are all wrong sides. Why? Because these are going to be the folded ones. So the folding systems are going to reduce the amount of work you need to do. So instead of making two triangle, just fold the swatch and look at that. It's getting there. We are getting the shape of that pretty purse. So do that for the left side as well. That's it. It's already looking so pretty. Now, to remember these spots of the swatches, you might want to use the stitch markers just in case to keep that swatches on its right place. You can also refer to the diagram, but it's just for your reference. You can use these stitch markers and you can join them together just for your reference. So this is just a trick and a tip for you to use during the making of this beautiful granny purse. So, and on the top of these swatches we are going to make the belt. So we are going to use two belts. So let's get started off understanding how we are going to join this. And just to let you know, we are going to use the flat slip stitch joining method to join these swatches together. To join these swatches, we are going to use the last color, which is the black color. And this black color is nothing but the solid super saver yarn in color black. So this is the one I'm using, but I have the loose one, so I'm using that one first. So the black color shade of the super saver yarn is for your reference. So let's just use our yarn and let's start making these joinings using the flat slip stitches. Now one more thing, you can use your 5.5 mm crochet hook or you can go one size down, and I'm going to use today 5 mm crochet hook instead of 5.5 mm crochet hook. So let's make a slip knot and let's understand these joining. I'm going to use this one and I'm going to find the middle stitch. So we have 3 chain space and I'm going to use the second chain of these 3 chain space. Look at closely. So 1 2 3, this is my second one. So I'm just going to pass my hook from top to bottom. So from your face side to the flat surface side. So top to bottom. And then I'm going to take my slip knotted black color yarn. I'm going to just take it out like this. So I am using my hook and just pulling it out from that stitch itself. So yarn over and pull through. Now I'm going to take my other swatch that I want to join. So again, look for the middle stitch from the chain 3 space. So that's my middle stitch from top to bottom one more time. And then I am going to take, you need to make sure that the working yarn strand is underneath that two swatches. So yarn over, slip stitch and slip stitch. So we are going to simply repeat that. So now let's take the other chain, top to bottom of the left motif. So top to bottom of the left motif. So keep that yarn underneath, and then from the right side, top to bottom, underneath, yarn over, pull through all these 3 chains on the hook. Now keep repeating it. That's how you're gonna join. Make sure you're following the whole diagram and just simply making these joinings in the direction you need to make. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly show you which direction you can go with the joining of this flat slip stitches, and just gonna quickly show you the zoom version of these stitches. Look at how pretty is this. So this is how it's gonna look, the stitches. So we have started last in our other bag from here, right? So I always like to go with the very a little amount of tails to weave in. So when I have started from my starting point and I've started my joining, I would go in the direction where I don't have to fasten off very often. So let's say I have started from here, and then if I go in this direction and then in this direction, so this is how I can go, and then further and further backside as well, something like that. But I would not just go and fasten off from here. I have to weave in the ends here as well. Then if I'll start from here and here, then I have to weave in these ends as well. So what I would do is I would not fasten off very often. So let's say I have started from here, and then I will simply go in this direction. So these two are joined, these two are joined. Now I'm coming and joining these. So these two are joined. Now I'm going this way. So these two are also joined, right? Now I'm going back because I have stopped here, right? So I'm just going back and I can join this two that way. So with the continuous yarn, I'm joining this. Now I'm just going in this direction. You can also choose to go in other direction as well, but let's say I'm going this direction and these two are joined, these two are joined. Now I'm coming back here. Okay, so going in this direction, then in down here you can go this way, or I'm just going this and then again back, right? So from back, coming over here, covering this and this. Look at how many portions I have covered with the one single attachment of my yarns. So that's how I'm suggesting you to go as well. And to keep a note of this, just keep the graph open, or the best thing you can do is just go with the stitch markers, so you know where are your stitches going and in which direction you want to move further. Okay, so here we are. This is how it's looking so far. Pretty joinings, and we have so many yarns to weave in. So if you want to weave in right now, just go and weave in, and then we can join and make our bells right here. Now let's use the remaining yarn we have for the handle, and we are gonna let color change by itself. But because we are going to use the two strands, like double strands of this remaining yarn, we are going to use this hook 6.5 mm. So we are going two size above. So after 5.5 we have 6, and then we are going the second size, which is 6.5 mm crochet hook. Now let's take out some yarn. Okay, so I have pulled out three colors. What I mean by three color is that because this granny swatch or granny yarn is of five colors, right? So I have taken out first, second, and third color, and I have fastened off the tail from where my fourth color has just begun. So three colors in total. So that should be the enough strands to start our handle. And most of the time what we do is we just leave 4 inches of yarn tail, and then we start our project by making slip knot or whatever. But during this handle we are gonna leave about 36 inches of the strand. But remember, it should be folded in half because we are going to work with the two strands of this single yarn. So fold it in the half after taking three color strands, and then just make a slip knot. Slipknot has been made. Now we are going to join that yarn in this corner where our belt's gonna go using our 6.5 mm crochet hook. So just cross your hook, make sure you have your working yarn in your hand, and then slip stitch. Now we are going to make chain 2, chain 1 and chain 2. Now single crochet from the second chain from the hook. So this is the normal single crochet we make, right? We are not going to do that. We are going to take our 36 inches of short strand as well. So that's the one. So second chain from the hook. Now yarn over the short one, yarn over the working one, and then pull through those two, first two. Okay, and now yarn over and then pull through these two. So normal single crochet. It's just you have taken the short strand as well. um so this is what I'm using to make, just to make this purse belt even stronger. You can try both of this method and you can figure out which one you want to use, but this does make a really good difference. Now you're gonna make another single crochet, but in this where I have just shown you with my yarn needle. So pass your hook in that place, and then yarn over the short strand, yarn over the working strand, pull through first two, yarn over, keep that below, yarn over and pull through two. Repeat this. Cross your hook, yarn over short, yarn over long, pull through first two, yarn over, pull through last two. Again, cross your hook, short strand as well, pull through first two, yarn over, and pull through to make a single crochet. Just keep doing it until you reach to the height of this purse belt till 17 inches, and then we'll see how we are going to join that to the second side. Okay, so let's check the height of this strand. It should be 17 inches. So first of all, let's measure it and make sure one more time. All right, as you can see, that's perfect. That's 17 inches. So after 17 inches, you're gonna join the handle to the other side of where our purse belt's gonna go. So that's the chain 3 corner space. So we are going to join that using the slip stitch. It is really simple. So just take it and make sure you have your working strand right there, and then yarn, just cross your hook, then yarn over and slip stitch. Perfect. That is it. There you go. Look at the how perfect this belt is looking. Now just pull out that strand out of these stitch. One is done. Now you're going to repeat this whole procedure to the other side as well, just right here, because that's purse and we are gonna need two handles for that. And if you wanna, then you can also first of all just finish this whole handle, one side of the whole handle, by weaving in all those ends as well. So weaving is also very easy. I would suggest you to go inside the purse belt itself because the strand is two and also the color is different, so it's not gonna be a good idea if you weave in those ends in the square swatches. Instead, just go how I am going right now. As you can see, this video is just for your reference, so you can look at it and you can get the idea of how you can go further and weave in these two strands of the ends of these yarn. So just go above and wherever you think it's better to go, but remember to go in, out, and in, however you would like. So just weave in and fasten off later on, and just repeat this whole procedure the other side as well. I am sure that you still have a lot of yarn left even after making this whole bag. If you want to make more out of that remaining yarn, check out the video link you are seeing on your display right now. It will be available, the link will be available at the end of the video as well. So check that out and make more out of it. Just don't waste your yarn. There we go. Look at that. How pretty is this? Just style it your way and enjoy this bag. Try new color variations and follow me on my Instagram. You can tag me and we'll feature your bag. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you at the another beautiful video.